This is Romans chapter 15 and verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope. Shalom. We want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachak, Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone that rule well. Peace, blessings, salutations to all you brothers doing this work in true sincerity and always in charity. This is your brother Mala'aki here with the brother Yochanan for the great millstone camp, the branch out in Des Moines. And just this precept popped up on my precept of the day, a verse of the day, whatever you want to call it, and just through the spirit, me and the brother are here in transit real quick, and we figure we get a quick little hit in, So man, it says for the things written aforetime were written for our learning. In the book of Job, it tells us how we should prepare for our soul for the search of our forefathers, roughly paraphrasing, And within doing so, we read of their accounts, man. We read of the things that they went through, the things that they suffered, the faith and the hope that they had within themselves, and that experience, because they had that experience, right? They were tried out in these things, and therefore it brings us comfort and it brings us the knowledge of knowing how to act, of knowing how to conduct ourselves, and knowing the right decisions, and having that comfort within ourselves, knowing that when we go through certain things. Hey man, our forefathers went through these same things. Yahweh Shai went through these same things, so on and so forth. And it brings us that comfort. And like it says, it's written that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. And it's all for us to have hope, man. You say you had something?
I got something. It says Jeremiah 6:16. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, stand ye in the ways and see and ask for the old past, where the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. That they said we will not walk therein, man. But that point was, man, seek for the old ways, seek for the old past. And it says what? You shall find a rest for your souls, man. And that's it. That's the comfort that we have, man. We read about our forefathers. We read about how they went through trials and tribulations, and they what is that? What I'm trying to say? Persevered. They through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, man. They lean into the knowledge of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai instead of leaning into their own understanding. Because Jeremiah the 17th chapter, it says that the heart is desperately wicked, man. And who can know it? It's roughly paraphrasing that scripture. Because if we lean to how we think things go, and how we think that the world thinks of us, and things like that, we're not gonna prosper, man. We're not gonna find that good path, man. Why? Because we're leaning onto their own understanding. But if we find the comfort in the scriptures, man, and if we walk there into the best of our ability, because we're supposed to rehearse the righteous acts, we're gonna find rest for our souls if we're a part of that number, man. And ultimately, this is the book of life. This is the law of life, regardless, man. And Sirach the 17th chapter, man. This is the good book. This is where the Lord gave us a blueprint how to live. And if we live by those, man, we gonna find comfort, man.
That's it, man. Hey, the book of Sirach clearly tells us. It says what? My son, if thou comest to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, set thy heart aright, and constantly endure. Hey, showing you that when you come to serve Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, it's not going to be all sunshine and rainbows like they tell you in a Christian church. It's not going to be all everybody loves you. You're going to get invited to every family gathering, every event. No, man. The scriptures tell us completely contrary. It tells us that what? That the world shall rejoice. It says, Salaki, it says, in the world you shall have tribulation, but the world shall rejoice. Roughly paraphrasing, it tells us how they'll hate us for this truth's sake. They hate him that rebuketh in the gate, man. It says, if you are of this world, if you are not of this world, because if you were of this world, the world would love its own. But you are not of this world, therefore the world hateth you. It tells us all these things, and therefore that brings us comfort, man. It tells us that we're going to be down and out, that we're going to be tried. It says as gold in that same chapter, Sirach the 2nd chapter. It says, for as gold is tried in the fire, so are acceptable men in the furnace of adversity, man. So we're going to be put in these situations where if you're looking on the outside in, it looks like, man, this guy's really getting jacked up, Hey, the Lord's probably not with this guy. But look at this guy. This guy goes to church on Sundays, and he has a big house and his family, and he has a nice car. Oh, yeah, surely the Lord is with this guy. But this guy that's down and out, that's struggling in finances, that's catching hell, catching afflictions, his car's breaking down, so on and so forth. Oh, this guy, no, man, this guy ain't serving the Lord. But nah, man, the scriptures tell us these things. You know, this is James the 5th chapter, and damn, I'm gonna just start at the point. James the 5th chapter, the 10th verse. It says, "Take my brethren, the prophets, who have spoken in the name of the Lord for an example of suffering, affliction, and of patience." Right? So the prophets, the ancient men, the mighty men that we read about in the scriptures, Jeremiah, Isaiah, Ezra, David, so on and so forth. You know, all these men of the Lord, all these prophets suffered what? Affliction. And they had to be patient, man. Meaning that they were suffering. When you go into that word patience, it means to suffer. You know, so these righteous men that even these churches look at. Oh yeah, this man is holy. You know, making shrines and all kinds of abominations to these men, which really is false images, right? Because they're all whitewashed, according to Job the 9th chapter, right? Hey, look. You know, but you know, these men had to suffer these things. These men had to endure these things. And as it's written in Daniel the 12th chapter, it says that what? It said, "Go, Daniel, for in the end days you will stand in thy lot." Roughly paraphrasing. Hey, the scriptures tell us how the spirit of the prophet is subject unto the prophets, man. And hey, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua had woken us up in these latter days to partake within this ministry, man, and to prophesy. You know, so hey, through the Spirit, we are those prophets coming back, and we're going through the same things, enduring afflictions, having to suffer, so on and so forth. It says, verse 11, "Behold, we count them happy which endure." We have to endure. The scriptures say, "He that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved." And we count them happy that endure. Look at the latter end of Job. You know. You read about Job, how he was catching affliction, this, that. Hey, but these people don't consider that. These people don't think upon Job, right? We think about Daniel, how he was thrown in the lion's den. Hey, but look at his latter end, man, how he was increased, how Job was increased. All the righteous men of the scriptures that followed Yahweh Shem Yahushua, hey, their latter end was peace and happiness, man. You know. They had a peaceful life. Well, even if they did die, even if they were martyrs for the truth, man, and they died in peace because they died in the faith. I'm gonna just finish this out. You can grab that. It says, "We count them happy which endure. Ye have heard." That's the spirit. "Ye have heard of the patience of Job, and have seen the end of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that the Lord is very pitiful and of tender mercy." You know. So you can go ahead, bro.
That's 2 Ezra 7 and 18. That says, "Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things, and hope for the wise. For they have done, that have done wickedly have suffered straight things, and yet not see the wise." You know, so like the brother was explaining how this dude may be a pastor from the church or whatever. You know, he's getting these riches and living good, and you know what I'm saying, like he doesn't have any finance, he doesn't have any lack of finances, man. He's getting all the praise of men, you know, all this and that. People might think, oh yeah, no, he's the man of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Like the Pope, they think the Pope is the man of the Lord, man. You know, but no, he's not, man. He's a fake. All them dudes are fakes, man. But nevertheless, the righteous, the prophets, man, the men of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, we're suffering, man, just like the rest of y'all. But guess what, man? Guess what? We have the mind of Yahweh Mashiach, man. We know how to combat these things, man. We know that this earth, this world, this current government structure, this rulership society, you know what I'm saying? We know this is not the be all end all, man. We know that there's a righteous kingdom prepared for us, man. You know, and we have hope in that. And that's going back to seeking the old past, because even our ancient forefathers, you know what I'm saying? Even Abraham said, even though he hasn't seen the promises, yet he's seen them afar off, man. You know? And that's what we see. We see, man, it's not even that far off, man. You know? What was that? What you see? Oh, yeah. No, but, you know, and we just saw 666, man. And that's a beautiful thing, because the mark of the beast is about to come, man.
That's it.
You know? And that's a beautiful thing. The Lord's telling us each and every day, man. And the scripture tells us, if we rely on the scripture tells us that the Lord speaks to us, man. You know, and that's the patience that we have through Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. You know.
Khan, hey, Lord willing, we can end it off with this as we're arriving at our destination. This is James, the 2nd chapter and the 2nd verse. It says, "For if there come unto you, Salakia, unto your assembly, a man with a gold ring and godly apparel, and there come also a poor man in vile raiment, and ye have respect to him that weareth the gay clothing, and say unto him, Sit thou here in a good place, and say to the poor, Stand thou there, or sit here under my footstool. Are ye not then partial in yourselves, and are ye become judges of evil thoughts?" Which is what these people are like, man. These people will look at, like the brother said, the Pope, right? He has on the gold, he has on the long ass garment with gold decorations, so on and so forth, holding the cross, whatever. Oh yeah, this man is holy. But they look at, like one of the brothers, one of the elders, I forget who it was. He said they look at little old us, little old us. Just we just some niggas, man. And that's how they look at us. Like, man, this can't be a man of the Lord. Look at him. Look at how he's dressed. He's not wearing a suit and tie. He's not dressed like this. He's not wearing a rosary around his neck. He's not so on and so forth, man.
He drinks.
Right. Hey, look at everything carnally, but they consider not the spirit that is within us, But it says, "Hearken, my beloved brethren, hath not the Most High chosen the poor in this world, rich in faith, and heirs of the kingdom which he had promised to them that love him." So the Lord had chose these men that are lowly, low might be at the bottom of the totem pole, so to say, But this is the man who Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is dealing with, man. That's why it says the Lord looketh on the inward man. The Lord don't give a fuck what you look like on the outside. Hey, the Lord could change that on a sudden, man. And we're going to receive new bodies anyways. So why would that matter?
That's it.
But with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone that rule well. Until the next time, we're going to say Shalom wa Abba Babo.